The Mysterious Food Buka. I'm Ken. I work in a bank in Lagos. Every day, I wear my white shirt, my red tie, and carry my small black bag. I leave home very early and come back very late. I don't have time to cook. All I eat is food from restaurants. I like jollof rice, beans, and plantain. There are many buka local food places in Lagos. I used to eat at a small one beside my bank, but one day, something strange happened. There was a new buka I had never seen before. It was painted green and had no signboard. It just appeared one day, like magic. I was so hungry that evening. I walked into the buka. The smell of fried meat and fresh rice touched my nose. It was like the food was calling my name. Inside, I saw only one woman cooking. She was very quiet. She didn't talk much. Her name was Mama Nuru. She looked like someone from the village. Her eyes were red, like fire. She smiled and asked, "You want rice?" I nodded. She gave me white rice with stew and big meat. I ate it fast. It was the sweetest thing I had ever tasted. After eating, I felt cold. Not sick. Just cold, like something passed through me. I looked at Mama Nuru. She was staring at me like she knew something about me. The next day, I told my friend Chidera about the buka. He said he had never seen any buka near our bank. I laughed. I said, "Come, I will show you." When we got there, the buka was gone. Just empty land. No green paint. No smoke. Nothing. I asked a woman selling bananas nearby, "Auntie, where is the buka that was here yesterday?" She looked at me like I was mad. "Buka? Here? My brother, no buka day here." Oh. That night, I could not sleep. My stomach was full, but something was wrong. I could hear whispers. I followed the sound to my kitchen. I opened the fridge. The leftover rice I brought home was talking. It said, "Help me, please. I am not food." I threw the bowl and screamed. My heart beat fast. I ran out of the kitchen and locked my door. I did not sleep that night. In the morning, I called Chidera again. "I think that buka is not normal," I said. Chidera laughed. "Ken, you need rest. You are working too much." But something told me this was spiritual. I went to a small church near my street. I met the pastor and told him everything. The pastor's face changed. He said, "My son, you have eaten food from the dead." I froze. I couldn't speak. He said long ago, in another city called Abuja, there was a woman who cooked food. Her name was Nuru. One night, some bad men attacked her. They beat her and left her on the road. She died. But Nuru didn't stay dead. Her spirit refused to go. She said, "If I cannot leave, they will not eat in peace." Her ghost moved to Lagos and opened another buka. The food she cooks is not from earth. Everyone who eats it becomes rice. Real rice. Spirit rice. The pastor prayed for me. He said I must not eat outside for 7 days. He gave me holy water and anointing oil. I stayed home for 7 days. I drank only water and small bread. I didn't eat outside. I prayed every night. But on the third night, I heard someone knocking on my door. I asked, "Who is there?" The voice said, "Ken, come and eat. Your rice is hot." It was Mama Nuru. I didn't open the door. My body was shaking. I poured the holy oil on the floor. I placed the Bible by the door. The knocking stopped. But I saw rice pouring in from under the door like water. The rice moved like it was alive. It formed a face. A crying face. It said, "Help us." She turned us into rice. "We are people. We were once like you." I screamed and ran outside. I ran to Chidera's house in my boxers. I banged on his door. He opened and said, "What happened?" I told him everything. Jide didn't laugh this time. He looked scared. He said, "Ken, this is not normal. Let's go and see my uncle. He is a native priest. He deals with spirits." The priest's name was Boba Koto. He was blind in one eye and had a big scar on his chest. He looked at me and said, "You have entered the mouth of a spirit. You need to fight back." Boba Koto mixed red oil, ashes, and black powder. He rubbed it on my forehead. He said, "This will show you her true world. Tonight, you will enter her land. You must go alone." At midnight, Boba Koto gave me a small calabash. He said, "When you see the crying rice, pour this on it. And don't eat anything no matter how hungry you are." I closed my eyes. When I opened them, I was no longer in Lagos. I was in a dark forest with cooking pots hanging from trees. The sky was red. I walked slowly. I heard singing. Soft, sweet songs in Yoruba. Then I saw them, people dancing around a giant pot, wearing no shoes, their eyes white and empty. Mama Nuru was standing inside the pot. She wasn't old now. She was young and beautiful, but her face had no soul. She said, "Ken, welcome. You are my special rice." I held the calabash tight. I said, "I will not eat your food. You are not alive." She laughed. The pot began to boil. The people around her turned into rice. She flew at me like fire. I threw the calabash at the pot. It broke and the ground screamed. The spirits cried, "Thank you." The forest shook. The trees caught fire. Mama Nuru screamed, "No. They were mine. All of them." Suddenly, I woke up. I was in Boba Koto's shrine. Sweat covered my body. My hands were shaking. Boba Koto said, "You broke her pot. She can't cook anymore." But the pain didn't stop. My stomach was burning. Boba Koto said, "Part of her food is still inside you. We must remove it." They gave me a bitter black drink. I drank it and vomited for hours. Rice came out of my mouth hot, steaming rice with faces. After the last grain, I passed out. I slept for 3 days. When I woke up, Boba Koto smiled. "You are free now. She will not follow you again." I went home. I didn't eat outside again. I started learning how to cook. I prayed every day. But something changed in me. One evening, I passed the same place where the buka appeared. I heard a soft voice. "Ken, are you hungry?" I looked. No one was there. I ran home and started praying. But I could feel it, she was not fully gone. Some spirits don't die. They only hide. I told my story on Reddit because someone out there might also eat from a strange buka. Be careful. That rice you love might be someone's brother or sister. Now I dream of the forest, the pots, the songs. I see the people who cried from inside the rice. They say thank you, but they are still trapped. One of them, a little girl, always asks me, "Ken, will you help the others too?" I don't know what to say. Sometimes I go to the market and see rice that looks strange. I wonder, is this from her world? I don't eat it. I just walk away. Mama Nuru was killed by wicked people. But revenge made her wicked too. Pain can turn even a good soul into a monster. We must learn. We must be kind. We must not harm others. Because sometimes, the dead don't forget. And they come back to cook. I still pass that street. I still hear the rice crying. I still remember the pot. And I still wonder how many have been eaten. My name is Ken. I was a banker. I was hungry. And I almost became rice. This is my story. If you hear the smell of sweet stew from nowhere, run. Run fast. This story reminds us that we are all connected. The food we eat, the people we ignore, the lives we take for granted, all these things carry meaning. Those people turned into rice were once children, lovers, dreamers. We must never forget, behind every smile, there may be sorrow. Behind every plate, there may be a soul. Not all that smells sweet is safe. Not all that is dead is gone. And not all that is served is food. Protect your spirit, listen to your heart, and never trade your soul for comfort. What did you learn from this story? Drop it on the comment section. Please also help us to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell so we will always notify you whenever we upload a new video. Like, share with friends and family. We are grateful to have you on our channel and we welcome you.